Good morning students. Today in our video we are discussing about the gravitation chapter. In this chapter we have to learn the previous JEE questions which was asked from 2002 to 2015. Before going to solve the questions, you must subscribe my channel and like, share, comment. Now the first question it is, the kinetic energy needed to project a body of mass m from the earth surface radius r to infinity is. So here the kinetic energy needed to project a body of mass m, the earth surface to infinity. So here we have to find out kinetic energy of the body. So if a body can be located on the earth surface, so what kinetic energy will be needed to escape from the surface? So where it is escapes, it means the escape, it is nothing but whatever the distance it was going, that is infinitive distance. So that's why we need to explain. So the kinetic energy of the body Ke is equal to half mv square, but here to escape from the surface of the earth, the escape velocity is required, the minimum velocity required to escape from the surface of the body against the gravitational force, that is the escape velocity. So v is nothing but ve, it is equal to under root 2gr. So just simply substituted this value in this equation, it is 1 by 2 m under root 2gr. So this is the kinetic energy. This much of kinetic energy is required to escape from the surface of the earth to infinity distance. So here it is square, where it can be written as 1 by 2 m into 2gr. It is 2 will be cancelled out. So then you can write it is mgr. So Ke it is equal to mgr. So this is the kinetic energy required to a body to escape from the surface of an earth to infinity distance. So here the second question, energy required to move a body of mass m from an orbit of radius 2r to 3r. So here the body moved to, so this is the body having the 2r radius, and the body moves to up to 3r radius. So what is the energy required to move the body from 2r radius to 3r radius? So this can be stored in the form of potential energy. So that potential energy will be written as, so here there are two radiuses are there, that is 3r radius and 2r radius. 2r it is the initial radius and 3r it is the final radius. So then we can write as, so initial potential energy ui it is equal to minus of g small m and capital M by whereas 2r. So m is the mass of the body, capital M is the mass of an earth, capital G is the universal gravitational constant. And similarly potential energy, final potential energy, that is minus g mm by 3r, minus g mm by 3r. So here the potential difference, that is nothing but delta u, so it is equal to uf minus ui. It can be written as, whereas uf is equal minus g mm by 3r and minus of gmm by 2r. So it will be minus into minus plus, then it can be written as minus gmm by 3r and plus gmm by 2r. So here 3r and 2r, the LCM it is 6r. It can be written as, whereas minus 2 gmm plus, so 3 gmm. So here it can be written as minus 2 gmm plus 3 gm, so gmm by 6r, gmm by 6r. So this is the potential energy, that was nothing but energy required to move the body from 2r radius to 3r radius. So therefore here the option it is gmm by 6r, it is the right answer. The another quotation it is, the escape velocity of a body depends upon mass as m power 0, m power 1, m square and m cube. So here the escape velocity of the body will be written as VE is equal to under root of 2GR. So here if G is equal, small g is equal to GM by R square, then it will be written as it is 2GM by R. So square and R will be cancelled out. So here also there is no mass of the body. So here mass of an earth and here radius of an earth, it is the universal gravitational constant. So hence the escape velocity will not be depends on the mass of the body. So VE is the independent of the mass of the body. So hence we can written as it will be m power 0. So this is the m power 0. Coming to the next question, the time period of a satellite of Earth is 5 hours if the separation between the Earth and the satellite is increased to 4 times the previous value. So here the new time period will become, so A 10 hours, B 80 hours, C 40 hours, D 20 hours. So time period of a satellite is 5 hours. If the separation between the Earth and the satellite will be increased, separation means it is radius. So it will be increased 4 times of the previous value. What is the new time period? So here we have to use the Kepler's third law, that is law of time period, that was T square proportional R cube. So here we can write T proportional R power 3 by 2, whereas T1 by T2 it is equal to, we can write R1 by R2 whole power 3 by 2. So here we know already T1 is equal to 5 hours. So what is the new time period will be? It is T2. So just we have to find out T2 is equal to T1 into R2 by R1 whole power 3 by 2. So here T1 into T1 it is nothing but 5 into R2 is equal to 4 times 4R and R1 is equal to R whole power 3 by 2. So it is 4 to the power 3 by 2, it is remaining 2 cube. So 5 into 2 cube, it is equal 5 edge 40. So it will be T2 whereas 40 hours. So this is the answer, where it was option C. Coming to the next question, the escape velocity for a body projected vertically upwards from the surface of the earth is 11 km per second. If the body is projected at an angle of 45 degree with the vertical, the escape velocity will be. So here if a body can be projected in vertical direction, then the escape velocity VE it is equal to 11 km per second. If it will be projected as theta is equal to 45 degrees, then what is the escape velocity of that body? So here the escape velocity VE it is equal to under root of 2GR. So here there is no mentioned about any angle. So it is independent of the angle of the projection, theta of the projection. So here whatever the angle it is, the escape velocity will must be what he gives us, it is 11 km per second. Accurately it is 11.2 km per second. So here the answer it is 11 km per second. Here escape velocity will not be depends on the angle of projection. Here the next question, if G is the acceleration due to gravity on the Earth's surface, the gain in the potential energy of the mass m raised from the surface of the earth to a height equal to the radius r of the earth is. So here G is the acceleration due to gravity of the earth's surface and gain in the potential energy of the mass raised from the surface of the earth to a height equal to radius. So at first this is the radius of an earth, that is r. So it will be rises to equal to the radius of an earth. So it is now the height it is, the radius it is r plus r, it is 2r. So this is the height also. So at first we have to find out the potential energy at the ground surface of an earth, and we have to measure the surface energy at the height 2r. So then the surface the potential energy should be find out, then we have to get the answer. So here the potential energy at the surface of an earth, P at the surface of an earth, it is minus G mm by R. So this is the mass of the body and capital M is the mass of an earth, R is the radius. And similarly this is the initial potential energy, so that is Ui. Uf it is equal minus G mm by, whereas R plus R, so that is 2R. So from this we can write that potential energy it is equal to minus G mm by 2R plus minus of minus plus and G mm by R. It can be written as it is 2R, whereas G mm by 2R. So that is the potential energy. So now we can write G mm by R. So G is equal to Gm by R square, whereas capital M. Then Gr it is equal to G capital M by R. G capital M by R, nothing but Gr. You can write M small m capital R by 2. So here we can write Gm by R replacing by Gm by R replacing by small g capital R. Small g capital R, so that is mgr by 2. It is nothing but 1 by 2 mgr. So where the options are, we have option B is the right answer. Here the next question. The change in the value of G at a height h above the surface of the earth is the same as at a depth d below the surface of the earth. So when both d and h are much smaller than the radius of earth, so then which one of the following is correct? So here what they are asking it is, the acceleration due to gravity at height h above the surface is equal to the at depth d below the surface. So then what option should be equal to? So then we can write the acceleration due to gravity at h height gh is equal to g into 1 minus 2h by r, and similarly at depth gd is equal to g into 1 minus d by r. So by the given data, so the same as the depth below the surface, here these are two will be equal. So this is one equation and a second equation. If compare these two equations, so then by the data gh is equal to gd. So simply we have to compare where g and g 1 and 1 minus 2h by 2h and d r by r. So here the value it is 2h is equal to r. So this by the comparison we can write 2h is equal to r, 2h is equal to d, or d is equal to h, d is equal to h. So this is the correct statement. Here the next question it is, a particle of mass 10 grams is kept on the surface of a uniform sphere of mass 100 kilograms and radius 10 cm. Find the work to be done against the gravitational force between them to take the particle far away from the surface. So here the work done should be find out. The work done it is stored in the form of potential energy. So the potential energy formula, that is nothing but, so we have to find out where delta u is equal to uf minus ui. So here, so delta f final potential energy, it is nothing but 0 minus of initial potential energy gmm by r. So small m it is the, we can write 10 grams, where it will be converted into kilograms, that is 10 by 100 kg, 10 by 1000 kg. So m2 it is equal 100 kg and r it is equal 10 cm. It will be in mk's units, 10 by 100, it is equal 0.1 meter, and capital G will be given that 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. So just simply you have to write it is equal to gmm by r. So then 6.67 into 10 to the power minus 11 into small m stands for 10 by 1000 into capital M, that is 100 kg, by r, it is 1 by r, it is nothing but 0.1. So here, whereas 0.1 should be moves to upward, then it is 10 into 100, that is 1000, 0.1, 1000 will be cancelled out. It will be 6.67 into 10 to the power, whereas 1 it is minus 10 Newton meter square. It is nothing but work done, it is equal to joules. So where it is 6.67 into, so option C is the right answer. Here coming to the next question, the height at which acceleration due to gravity becomes g by 9. So whereas small g is equal to acceleration due to gravity of the surface of the earth in terms of r, the radius of the earth is, so here there are options are there. The height at which acceleration we have to find, it will be becomes g by 9. So the acceleration at height point, that is g dash, we can written as it is gm by r square. It is g is equal to gm by r square, and at g dash it is at a height point, that is nothing but at the height it is r plus h whole square. So just g dash by g we can written as r square by r plus h whole square. So it is g dash, it is equal to g into r by r plus h whole square, where g dash it is equal to g by 9, then g by 9 by is equal to g into r by r plus h whole square. G will be cancelled, 1 by 9. So therefore r by r plus h whole square, it is equal to 1 by 3 whole square. We can write square and square will be cancelled. R by r plus h, it is equal to 1 by 3. So here we are replacing by h is equal to 2r, 2r plus r, 3r, r by 3r, it is equal to 1 by 3. So then h is equal to 2r. So here we can write where h is equal to 2r. Option D is the right answer.